Oh wow, who could have seen this coming? Oh, that's right, everyone. Ubisoft is once again overinflating their sales figures, trying to make Assassin's Creed Shadows sound like it's some kind of runaway success. But let's be real for a second. There was a time when this company couldn't do any wrong with their flagship franchise. Back in the golden era of Assassin's Creed, the series was king. Ezio Auditore, one of the greatest protagonists in gaming history. Connor Kenway, underrated but solid. Even the Fry twins from Syndicate had charm and personality, giving us a final taste of what made the franchise great. But then, they had to screw it all up. They turned Assassin's Creed into a bloated, identityless mess, ditching its core mechanics, stuffing it with RPG elements, endless busywork, and making each game more generic than the last. And now, they're pulling the same BS tactics to make people believe their latest entry is a smash hit. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Daemon, and today we're talking about how Ubisoft is yet again trying to manipulate numbers to pretend Assassin's Creed Shadows is a massive success. Despite the fact that players are already abandoning it in droves, can I laugh now? So let's cut through the corporate nonsense and look at what's really happening. According to Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed Shadows just had the biggest launch day in their history on the PlayStation Store. Now let's break that down, because this isn't the flex they think it is. Digital sales have only increased over time. Every new game is going to sell more digitally than the last, simply because that's how the industry has been moving. Physical sales have been declining for years. So breaking a digital launch record means nothing, nada, zip, when that's the trend anyway. Game prices have gone up. A higher price point means more revenue per sale, so even if fewer copies are sold, they can claim a record. That's basic math, not an achievement, but it's beyond that. Some people have less money, look to the UK and their cost of living crisis. For proof, they have less disposable income, so have less to buy frivolous purchases. Ubisoft is cherry-picking stats. The numbers they're hyping up only focus on one platform, PS Store. What about actual player engagement? Oh right, that tells a very different story. Let's look at actual numbers. Steam charts. Yesterday, 43,000 concurrent players. Today, just shy of 26,000. That's a 40% drop in a single day. PlayStation stats, 34 players online right now? Yes, you heard that right. 34. Let me just double check that. Really, 29. You gotta laugh. 0.92% of total PS account owners have played it. So, who exactly is Ubisoft trying to fool? Not us. We saw through this garbage from day one. And let's not even talk about the Japanese market, where this game was dead before it even launched. Ubisoft had one job: make a game set in Japan and respect the culture. Sounds simple, right? But instead they pulled a Ubisoft, mangling the setting, butchering historical accuracy, and making the one mistake that no developer should ever make when handling Japanese history. They disrespected it. Japan rejected this game outright. The backlash from Japanese audiences wasn't just about bad localization or a few creative liberties, it was about fundamental disrespect. Here's where they went wrong. A diverse samurai protagonist who makes no historical sense. Yasuke, a real historical figure, was not a samurai and had no bloodline to carry on. Ubisoft's version throws historical context out the window to force in modern identity politics. Ignoring Japan's own gaming culture, Japanese players value accuracy and respect in games set in their history. They praised Ghost of Tsushima because Sucker Punch did their homework, Ubisoft. They treated Japan like a Western fantasy setting, not a real place with a deep history. The game looks like a westernized theme park version of feudal Japan. From dialogue to aesthetic choices, it's clear that this game was made for Westerners, not for the people whose history it's based on. And guess what? Japanese players know when they're being pandered to, and they don't tolerate it. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows was dead on arrival in Japan, which means you buy crap, sorry, bad habit. Ubisoft just burned one of the most lucrative gaming markets in the world. Smart move, guys. Honestly, Ubisoft, here's my advice. Stop making new Assassin's Creed games. Stop chasing that mythical modern audience that doesn't exist. Stop trying to fix a franchise you already ruined. The last time Assassin's Creed was actually good? Syndicate. And I'll admit, I tried the next game. I hated the control changes. Haven't played since. But you know what? There's one way Ubisoft could salvage Assassin's Creed. Remake the classics properly. Take Assassin's Creed 1, the Ezio trilogy, AC3, Black Flag and Unity. Keep the better, simplified controls of Syndicate. Bring all the games up to the same standard and just leave the series there. Because at this point, modern games are doomed. The only things I actually enjoy from modern companies now, remakes and remasters. Because at least then I'm getting a game I know was good before corporate nonsense ruined it. But hey, that's just what I'd do. I'm not a multi-million-dollar company bleeding money for a mythical audience that has to lie about sales numbers to create fake hype. You buy crap, sorry, bad habit. Ubisoft is done. The numbers don't lie, players aren't sticking around, Japan rejected it, Western gamers don't care. And this blatant sales manipulation isn't fooling anyone. So congrats Ubisoft, you took one of gaming's most beloved franchises, ran it into the ground, and now you're desperately trying to pretend it's still relevant. But we see through it. And just like Snow White, The Marvels, and every other woke disaster before it, this one was doomed from the start. Thanks for dropping by the Snake Pit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where, naturally, I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous.